Right, good morning sports fans. I'm Dave Wood for Baguptv. We're on our way today to Messingham Sands fishery for the second round of the UK Angling Championships. Brilliant competition this, run by Andy Kinder. Last time out we came second in a section, so we've got 2 points. I think we're 18th at the minute in the standings out of 65 or something. So we're doing alright. Not fished Messingham before in a match. Me and our young'un have been up and we've done a couple of nights up there. Jackson's had a couple of catfish. He had a big catfish out the other day, 37 pounds it were, an absolute monster. I'll show you on the screen now. Got loads of carp out of the Spessy Lake, but I've never match fished it. I've had a walk round, that's what we're going for. Take Jackson, have a walk round, see what the crack were, to be fair. We'll just have to see. I had a chat with George and he said the bowl, Hollywood Bowl, would be probably the better sort of area. And that island lake looks mega with all the like little islands dotted around and stuff, but it should be up our street. Bomb and pellet, waggler, and then sort of edges and maybe a bit of pace fishing. Seems up our street. So we're meeting the lads. Alan, Nosher is Alan. So Alan, Jeff's coming out of retirement, and Tidza. So let's see what the crack is when we get there. Hopefully have a good day.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Round two here at Messingham Sands. As you can see, a lot of you already commented what a lovely place George and his family have done here, and I'm 100% sure it's going to be well worthy of a UK champs because the fishing recently has been phenomenal. Hollywood Bowl 65. Take that, George, won't you? Dale Haywood. Island 17. Simon Clifford. 76. Hollywood Bowl 76.
Hollywood Bowl
Hollywood
68.
Bowl, David Wood. Hollywood Bowl 68.
Right, we've just drawn 68 on Hollywood Bowl. I've just talked to my mate Steve Curtis, and well done Steve yesterday. He won the Veterans National. So my mate Steve Curtis, brilliant, well done mate. And then I had a chat with him and he said it's alright. So he says 68, he says right up your street. Method to far bank, and then he says bomb 3/4 and then just fish short, so should be all right. That's what he says. Anyway, it's off site this one, so we've got to go off site and then round the back somewhere, so just on my way there now and we'll see what it's like, so wish us luck. Right, here we are. We're on 68 on Hollywood Bowl. We've got the man himself next door. George, the owner, is next door to me. So we'll have to watch his P's and Q's. Alex Doherty up there somewhere. It looks lovely, doesn't it? I've never been on here before, never fished it. I've got, you'll be surprised here, I've got some bananas, and then we're trying this today. I don't know if anyone's ever tried this before. I thought it might be alright, you know, instead of having a sandwich on the bank and stuff. We'll see anyway. And then I've got a bit of a coffee and plenty of water in there in my cool box. Let's go further down then. What we're going to do, there's odd mugger around, so I've set a mugging rig up on my pole, and I've got some paste. Fishery pellets, they're lovely, these pellets. Look at them. They're like white, aren't they? Right nice. I've got my fishery micros and I've got a bit of paste. Because my fish paste short. There's odd mugger knocking about and all sorts, and then I've got a chuck of method in this hole here, simple. Probably feed a bomb line that side, method line that side, paste here. These are the rods set up. I've got a bit of stuff what I'm going to put down short for paste fishing. That's just to get them on the bottom. So my rods set up are all essential legend method feeders. It's heavy stuff here, so I've got £8 line on. I've got a little hybrid feeder for a cross, and I've got a big method for down the edge. I like to fish a method down the edge if I can. So, but if I do, I'll put a big method feeder on down the edge. And then I've got my bomb, and then, you know, I love these bomb fishing with a turn bullet. Look, little turn bullet. And I've got all the new reels on. They're all the new anniversary reels. And I've got my jam rollout, look, the UK one. There we go. That's us pegged today, so we're all set up raring to go. I've got a bit of ground bait, which is a ground expander in here. Just need to sieve it off. I've got some more micros there if I run out of micros. And then I've got my paste, which I've dyed red. There you go. Tidsy will be well impressed. George says we want £200 to win the section. Wish me luck. Come on. Right then, we're just testing the mic. We are 2 minutes from the off. We're going to start on paste, but I've just been sat here for about 10 minutes. Just had a quick chat with Tidsy. He's on Ireland, he really fancies it. And I've just been watching them reeds over there where I'm going to be chucking. And they're just knocking reeds, so I think I'm going to start on method now. And see if we can get a few early fish. Then probably bait that up and just keep a little bit of bait going in on my short line. So we're not far from that. I don't know what wafter's best here. Yellow, red, pink, white. I know they do use these what's like white pellets. Lovely pellets they used, to be fair. Smell her out. But they use white pellets, so I'm thinking maybe a white one. So I've got some 5mm almond ones, but I'm going to start on a pink and a red in. Anyway, it's like 2 minutes to the off, so I'll just get this all done. I've got some ground bait and stuff if I need to put it on my method. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go straight on method, ping a few pellets across there on my method line, get a few fish in the swim. I've got a great big snag there in the middle, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to stay away from it, because I feel if I get one there, they might go into a snag. So I'm going to have to pull them out, but I think I'm just going to fish a method there, and I'm going to feed a bomb line into that scum. There's a load of scum on near that sort of, I don't know what it is, like a tree there. So I think I'm going to ping pellets there, chuck a method there, short here, and then I've got my edges for later. George has got one method rod set up and about 15 top kits, so it looks like he's on the sort of mugging thing. I've seen odd ones swimming past and odd ones short, but I think if I see a couple mugging, look, the weed's just knocked again there, so I think there's plenty of fish out there. And I talked to my mate Steve Curtis earlier, national champion Steve Curtis. He says get on method, so there we go. Well then, good luck. Let's not get that in the tree first chuck. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to ping a few pellets over there. And hopefully get a few early bites. then we'll just ping a few 8mm over that way. We've got loads of room, so 8mm that way. There we go. I don't know how big they are in here or anything like that. The fish, I would have thought they're decent enough carp and that from what I've seen. But what we'll do is we'll just keep chucking that and pinging a few pellets over there. And at the start, probably give it 2 minutes and re-chuck. George has gone straight out on the pole. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's seen any or what. Just a little knock then. A little knock again. That was one. Oop, one just jumped down there. Let's keep a few pellets going in. So I'm not sure if you need to be in that deeper water or not. I wouldn't have thought so, would you? Right, let's keep it going in. I think that's the best way. Keep it going in. Get some bait out there. Keep pinging a few pellets. And hopefully they'll get on the bait. A bit short that. There we go. Didn't take long, did it? Gone straight for that snag and all. Nice drop back bite as well it were. Oh, it's a nice carp. Oh, nice if they're all like that, wouldn't it? Brilliant. Oh, nearly jumped out of my hand that. God, he's putting more of a fight up in the bloody net. There we go. And a pink one. That's alright, isn't it? Good start. One fish. God, there's one. You see one in the swim. You see a couple in the swim, in fact. Oh, is that on? Not unbelievable, that, isn't it? That's how you want them. I could see them with the backs out in water. That's how I want them, innit? Bloody hell. Could be mega. Decent carp and all. Go on. Oh, he just turned. Just turned as he saw that net. Come on. Oh my God. Right, I think what we'll do is a good start, that, innit? I'll just feed it before I chuck it out. And I probably don't get a chance to feed it. Okay. Oh my God. See the feeder as it goes in. I'm just scared about 4 or 5 fish off. Line up. I can see why. Catch a lot of fish here because it's just solid with fish over there. George is still on the pole. You're going to get lined to death here. Just got to wait for a positive bite, I think. There's definitely fish there. Line up. Just move that catty down that way. That's it. There's loads of fish there. Oh, that'll be on. Savage bites. Go in for that thing. Another decent carp, I think. You tell they're decent when they come to its surface. They go mental at the net. Coming like a blooming wet blooming fart. And as soon as he saw the net, went mental. That's a nice carp and all, isn't it? Then he goes mental in the nets, brother. Calm down. That's it. just gone onto the pole for a minute, slapping a pellet, and we've got one. He wants to go. Won't go over there. Quite like elasticing, to be fair. I just need to get him back on the top kit, to be honest. It's quite light elastic. Probably too light for this game. But hey ho. Nice to get one on the old jam roll, isn't it? It's coming in. Oh, it's a decent carp and all. That's why it's took loads of elastic. That line over there dried up, to be fair. There's still carp knocking about and stuff, but they're just right hard to catch. I don't want to be caught. So they're pretty tough to catch over there. Come on. Let's have you. Biggest one at day, that. Easy, this pole fishing, innit? So I said to Darren, George is catching now as well. But for whatever reason, when I'm over there, it's so hard to catch. And there's loads of them over there. They just don't want to take your bait for some reason. So hard to catch. So kept feeding it over there, and hopefully they'll come on. I'm getting odd one like and stuff, but feeding a little bit of a nugget down there. And on this, you just got to see him flick it in front of the face. That's what George is doing as well. you go. Mugging. Right, the wind's got a bit up. We had 4 on a mugging, just slapping a pellet around. And we're getting odd one on method. I just rang Alan. He said he had 5 in 5 chucks. I think he's on the other side of this. He had 5 in 5 chucks at the start, and then he said it's calm down, calm down. I'm just gonna get it out. Yeah, he had 5 in 5 chucks on a bomb, he says, and he's had nothing else. So he's got about 30 pound. So he's not doing very well now. Alex, further down to me right, he rang me about an hour ago. He said he got 70 pound. I was like, bloody hell, Alex, you'll be winning the match. But it ain't been mega over there. You can see the fish as well, and it's very frustrating because there's too many fish there and you're just getting line and line and line. I've cut back on the feed, tried just chucking a tip at, and you don't get anything, not even a bite or anything. So what I've done is just kept going on it and having a go, and but it's tough. It's not brilliant, and you'd think that it'd be mega over there because you can see him as well coming in. But we're getting the odd fish now. George is doing well. Well, even the ducks are scaring him. But yeah, I've had a couple mugging. And then I'm just feeding a shallow line just there. Should have got some 4s, to be fair. I think George is fishing 4s or casters or something. We just got to wait. Yes, I see him, and then you get a roar of there's 3 or 4 fishing, and the tip goes round, and then you get one on. I'm trying to put some bait in down the edge, and there's the odd one coming in and swirling, but I don't think it's ready yet. So anyway, what time is it? Oh, it's just 20 to 3 now, finishing at 5, and if Alex is going the way that we all think, he's doing the best from what we've heard anyway. But like I said, nobody knows. I've only rang Alan. I haven't rang Tids here out like that. You just got to keep firing, keep having a chuck, and yeah, just keep going. That's all we can do, innit? There's one down the edge. Let's see if we can get him. Sneaky. See if he goes for it. Just thought I'd see him there without getting a pole out and see if he sneaks on the old feeder. Sometimes they don't mind a bit of a feeder down the edge, do they? But it's a bit windy now for the pole. I did try paste, and I was just getting loads of little bites off it. I've had 2 little crusions, and I thought, well, that's not the way to go, is it? If I'm catching carp over there, it's probably better just to catch the carp instead. I mean, we might come on later on that, you never know. One directly on top of my feed. You never know. But at the minute, I'm just alternating them 2 swims. I think I had about 7 carp before, and then it just went, I couldn't get a bite for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then I chucked a bomb out, and that one took it straight into the reeds, cracked off. I thought, bloody hell. But it seems to be better on the method over there for me. But it's really shallow down there. It's not having it, is it? Some fish there though. Anyway, get back over there where we've been fishing. Just thought I'd try it for 2 minutes. So I'm going to ring Tidser, see what he's had. I'm sure he'll have caught a few Tidser. He fancied it this morning when he were on that peg on. He's on island, and he says he's like got loads of. Oh, there's a mugger there and all. He's got like loads of islands in front of him and stuff like that. And I said to him, they don't fish to islands. I said, just fish in open water. And we'll see what he's done. But like I said, don't know where Jeff got drawn. We all, as soon as we drew, we just all, because we didn't know where we were going, I'd drawn ball. Oh, that'll be on then. I'd drawn ball, and they'd drawn island, you see, so we all just went. That's it. You have like got to rest it, and then it goes, and then you get one. Come on, get your head up. There we go. Okay. They've all been sort of similar size. I think I had the biggest one when I was mugging. All these. Where's this lad? All these. Pretty much same size, like £3, £2-3. So how young and it's so yeah, just got to keep going. And then if I start seeing a few more, I'll have a go on mugging again. Oh, God, nearly took a duck out then. That's right round the back and all that. So anyway, we'll carry on. I'll get Tidsy a ring and see what he's had. And then the ducks and the fish are fighting over there over pellets. Just put a couple down the edge. Yeah, so that's it. I get Tidsy. I'll be on I take it again. Nearly lost my rod. If I keep going like this, it'll be good. But they just don't for some reason. And you've got to come off it. But you never know, it might get better and better. Let's get this one in and then give Tidsy a ring. George is doing well. Harry Bignell on end. He's getting a few. Rob Swan come round and said, what have you had and what have you? I said, I'm doing alright. Come on, let's have him. Nice fish. Slow down, brother. Oh. Right, let's hope they keep coming. Yellow wafter seems to be the best. Right, I'm going to keep getting it. Right then, well, it's cracking on now, it's 3:30. And we're getting odd one down the edge and the better fish, to be fair. I'm still alternating going over there and down here. And I put the pole down here to my left-hand edge, and for whatever reason, they just didn't want to come in. There were no swirling or anything on my finger line. So anyway, I thought, right then, that'll do. And then I fed it, and then chucked a little method of it top, and I'm getting odd one down here now. And the decent fish are like 3, 4, 5 pound. It's not going mental, but I'm getting odd one, and they're coming in swirling and stuff. There seems to be a lot more fish coming in now that I'm chucking a little method down than before when I had the pole over their heads for some reason. So I sacked the little pole down there and then just chucked a little method down and getting odd one like. It is what it is, isn't it? I'm still feeding that out there, like I said, and then having a quick chuck out there, then coming back down the edge. Seems to be the best at the minute. But I've talked to Alan. He's no good. Talked to Tidza. He said he's got 3 carp and a skimmer or something. He said it's terrible on island. He said it's not fishing as people thought it were going to fish. George is catching next door as well. I think he's down the edge now. But we think the best is probably Alex Doherty at the minute. That's what we're thinking anyway. Because he's just not stopped catching. I've tried ringing him, and he hasn't answered. So he must be still catching. But that's it really. It's I've got my rod facing down here because when I put it on there I'm getting too many liners, and then when I point it at it and I seem to be getting less liners and more bites sort of thing. But it's not, like I said, it's not brilliant, but I'm getting the odd one. So might have a quick chuck out there while this, just give it 2-3 minutes. Let's have a chuck out there. So like I said, you've got to work at it. Well, nothing comes easy, does it? But still working at swings and stuff. And the ducks are still there. So while that's out, get a little bit of baiting down there. Still fish over there. I'll top that ground bait up. So I'm hoping really to slaughter them down that edge. Some more micros here. But like I said, is that on? Yeah, it's not brilliant, but I'll get the odd one. It's just really shallow, that's all. So, as money's on Alex at the minute, I think. On the other side, Nosh is on there. He says there's young Logan, or one at Fritzl Brothers anyway. Said he's got an MPEG and he were catching quite well early on. That's all in it. Bloody little flies now. But there seem to be smaller fish out there than they are down this edge. I've had a couple of really small
little crucians and stuff. What's this? And I've had a tench. This seems a small fish. Come on. Right. Small carp in it. I think George is catching really well down that edge now. And like I said, when I put the pole over, can't get a bloody bite. Still fish there. So hard to catch. That's the problem. But you'll have the fish jumping up by George. That'll be on. See it go mental then. Don't do that. But I've sacked that pace line off because I went on it and for about 10 minutes and I lost a carp and then went back in it and got 2 little crucians on it and the float was just going mental. I was missing loads of bites, and then I thought I'm gonna have to come off that because it just weren't great. So that's a nice carp, isn't it? I love this fishing. Proper, I love catching carp. Put him in there. Carp are so much better than F1s, I think. But saying that, I do love catching big F1s as well. George has got another one. So yeah, it's brilliant fishing, but like I said, it's a little frustrating. And you might think, Dave, what are you going on about? You just had 2 in 2 chucks, and yeah, I have just had 2 in 2 chucks, but it's not like this all the time. So let's get some pellets over there. But still loving it. I don't know what I've got, I'm not counting. I think I've got about 18 small carp. You know, sort of like that sort of size. But all you can hear is splashing from George's peg. It's like a blooming seal's falling in. Someone just flashing. So must be catching some good fish. So I think we're in a bit of a tough section. Like I said, Alex is doing really well. I'm sure Harry on NPEG. Harry! Apparently you were catching. And George here, so we really need a second or a first or a second. There we go. I'm going down weeds, brother. So we need a first or a second, and it's going to be really tough to beat that. Oh, there's a big ghosty down there. Proper fish. It's gone out nice, swam off. This feels a better fish. Or is it? Yeah. Oh no. So you never know. if we keep catching, we might do alright. Just keep putting them in the bag, that's all we can do, isn't it? I'll have another go out there. And then I'm going to have a go down the edge. Perfect. So that's the update really. I've been on quite a bit. That one. Oh, liner. Big freaking Carolina Reaper. See if we can get one down here right quick. Right on back. So I'm just pointing my rod at him down there. And then really waiting for him to just pull the rod in. But I've got it here, trapped in my leg. And then when I get one, or if I get one, I'll just put a little nugget down. I tell you what, there's a few fish down there, but they're hard to catch. Just going to give it 2 minutes and then I'll go straight back out there. There you go. That's how you do it. And then a ball in. All I can hear is people putting fish in the net. Nuts, innit? They're a bit bigger down there though. Oh, are they bigger? Yeah, I think they are a little bit. Well, them laughter mister, didn't you? So there you go. That's how we do it. So, hour to go. I'm going to get my head down and see if I can put whatever I can put in the net. And we'll see you on the weigh-in. So I want to try and get my head down. Right, see you in a bit. Right, well, just weighed in. 173 pounds, something or other. Brilliant weight. Unfortunately, Alex Docketer has had 214, and I think George next door's got about 200. So, yeah. Not great in the section. Probably, I think Abby Bignell's got plenty on the end as well, so probably not going to be my day at all. Terrific weight, right enjoyed it. Loads of carp caught. Caught a few mugging. Then just they turned up later on down the edge and across. So I've enjoyed it. That's what it's all about. But bit gutted I've got blooming George and Alex in my section. But there you go. You never know, do you? So probably 4th at the minute, I reckon, in the section. Let's see what the scores on the board are, but apparently Speedy has got about £300 on the other side. So we reckon he's probably won it, so we've heard anyway. So anyway, we'll get to the presentation and see what the crack is.
Guys, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to George and all the staff here at Messingham. Fair to say, I think it's been an absolutely fantastic match. Thank you very much, George, Lee, all them lads weighing in, they won the medals. Tell you, fair play to them.
Places there where they come and do the weigh-in for you and everything.
Yeah, unbelievable. What a venue you've got here.
All
And
should be like that.
what I will say is, this is the closest ever top 3 we've had in a UK angling champs.
Pennies separated.
Close. Yeah, literally nothing separated the top 3. But we'll come to that. Start with sections. 2 in a section as always. A section from Swan, peg 2, 189.6, Dale Jackson.
Gone.
Gone.
Gone for a shit.
Where's he gone? Second from peg 4, £162, 6, Rob Ward. Follow Rob. Section B from Swan, peg 12, 145, 10, Tom Calladine. And second from Swan, peg 7, 105, 9, Matty Pilley. C section Island, peg 37, 197, 15, Matt Powell. Oh, Matt. And second in that section, a blind squirrel does find his nuts occasionally when he can get to his peg on time. Myself, 183.30.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. D section, Ireland, peg 24, £190, 13, Luke Stafford. And second in that section from peg 21, £150, 7, Lee Hellawell. Where are we? E section, peg 48, £123, 12 on Ireland, Gavin James. No. Gavin James. And second, with £120, 9 ounces, peg 54, Chris Jones. Next section, Hollywood Strip, peg 16, 174, 14, Andy Power. He might have just got to M1. And second in that section with 146.4, Jack Mansell. Go Jack, well done, pal. G section is current UK champs leader on 2 points. Another section win today. £114, 11, Dave Burley.
Go on, Dave.
Well done, Dave.
Yorkshire.
And second from peg 30, £100, 5 ounces, must 8 drawing in Burley section. Vic Molyneux.
What legs this time?
Hollywood. Oh, no, strip. Hollywood strip. Vic Molyneux. We're moving across to Hollywood Bull now. On peg 42, £206, 2 ounces. Stu Fotheringham. Well done, Stu. Second in that section with 193.11, peg 51, Steve Forster.
Well in, Steve.
And your last section. I don't know how this happened, you can't believe it. £192, 4, Harry Bignell.
Get an apple tartar, will you?
Get an apple tart. He says he'll get beers in for you all. And second in that section, £179, George Robinson. that concludes your sections. Anybody who wants to look at the section winning sheets, they'll be on Catchmore Media site tonight. Rob's going to upload them. Already got them. So it leads us on to our top 3 on the day. In third place. Third place.
Who was it?
I'll tell you in a minute. In third place from Hollywood Bowl with a weight of £217, 1 ounce. Nick Speed.
Wow.
He couldn't say that on his check though.
Thanks, Andy.
And
Oh,
nice.
what's that?
You
What's
want?
that you've got there?
That is a Yeti mug sponsored by Yeti.
Unreal,
It says UK England champs. Right, in second place,
Thanks, mate.
Hollywood Bowl again, with a weight of £217 and 9 ounces. Alex Doherty, 500 quid.
Speedy.
I wanted a white one. Hey?
Seafield Swap.
Where are you?
Gotta go for the big one. Right, and your winner on the day. Stunning performance, I might say,
Thingy.
from Island Lake, with a weight of £217, 14 ounces, 13 ounces
Yeah,
separated your top 3. And winning £1,000 on the day, Messingham Sands second round winner, Dale Shepherd.
See you later. See you later, mate.
You want that one? That one, Jake.
Go on then,
That one
mate.
cashes.
Has he got his cup as well?
Well done, Dale.
Ta-da!
Right, that is the end of that one. As you saw, it were very, very close at the top. 217, Dale's won it. Alex second, Speedy third, all with 217 and then ounces. I just missed out on the money because George won our well, he got in the money, did George, after a default. So yeah, a little bit disappointed not to get out of the day. Had a quiet spell in the middle for about an hour, and I think that's cost me. You know, I've done a bit of mugging and stuff and caught the odd fish, but they just weren't there on the feeder. And I talked to Speedy at the end, and he says, yeah, I went quiet as well, he says, and then I just persevered with it, and I think maybe I should have just persevered with it. I've had a bit of a chance there, 217, I had 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, and another £30. It's not that much when you think about it, but yeah, gutted. Fourth in the section, not too bad, I suppose, is it? So I've got 4, 5, 6, I'm on 6 points. Could do with a couple of wins to get back in sort of the top half of the table. I think I was lying 18th at the start, but yeah, a little bit disappointed, to be fair, after fished quite decent match. Just probably not going up there and practicing and stuff like that's probably cost me, and I should have probably stayed on the method. And I said to Speedy at the end, I said, were you pinging? And fish were coming. He says, yeah, I stopped pinging after that, and I thought, maybe I should have done, but then at the end it were good when I was pinging over and stuff. But it is what it is, isn't it? Can't cry over spilt milk. Should have done better. A little bit disappointed, but still a great day's fishing. Love fishing there at Messingham. Brilliant day out. Nice calf. George and everybody, brilliant people, and Lee and everything. He's moved from Allcroft. He's up here now as well. So yeah, brilliant. Really enjoyed it. So that's it. Jeff didn't do all. Tidsy had £20 or something. I don't know if he were fishing with a hook on or not. Alan's had nothing. They've all gone home, and I thought I'd stay and record the presentation for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe up to the channel, and if you want to see more Baguptv videos, you can become a member. Just hit the join button and become a Baguptv member. Pick which option that you want, and you can watch all the archive videos. There's live matches, there's angling memories, all sorts of stuff on the members only bit. So
that's it. Thanks very much for watching this one. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support and the lovely messages I get from everybody. We're on to the next one. So yes, well done to Dale Shepherd on winning the day, and I think Dave Burley won his section and he's still winning it at the moment. So let's see what happens in the next few rounds. Right, we'll see you soon. Keep on bagging.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a